All right, y'all, now check it out.
First of all, when I inboxed Camron, I saw something where he had said Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor had the most watched women's boxing match in history with 1.5 million viewership. All I inboxed him and said was, "Y'all can't erase history, bro. Like I had 2 million viewers, more than 2 million viewers when I fought against Savannah Marshall and we headlined the bill in the UK. So we have the most watched women's boxing match. That's where it started. He didn't write me back before the fight. He didn't write me. He wrote me back after and said, "Oh, okay. Well, now you got some catching up to do."
So, did y'all just hear what Claressa Shields just said that Camron did to her? Now, what she said, y'all, if y'all really didn't catch it, right? She's saying that Cam said that Amanda Serrano and Kaylee Taylor did the most views in boxing, basically got the most watch in women boxing. In women boxing at 1.5, okay? She said she jumped in Cam DM to basically correct him, okay? People trying to make it seem like she's hating on Serrano and all that. She said she jumped in Cam DM to correct him because he had it wrong, basically. He got it wrong. You know, Cam is a casual boxing fan, probably. She said they didn't do the most views. I got the most views, watch views in women boxing when I fought Savannah Marshall. We did over 2 million. Okay. So Carissa's saying that the first time Serrano and Taylor fought, it only did 1.5. So she said Cam didn't text her back right away when she was just trying to correct him, get some understanding. She said he didn't text me back right away. He texted me after the fight. So what she mean is, what I get from it is that she's talking about the rematch. She's talking about Cam text her back after the Serrano versus Taylor rematch when they did the co-main event on Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, fight card, whatever, on Netflix, y'all. So where Claressa is saying she makes sense, she's not lying. When it come down to women boxing headlining the card, I got that. I got the most views, you know. She's saying that she's saying that Serrano and Taylor, that wasn't a card that they headlined. Now I don't know if they headlined the first fight. They probably did, but it only did what they had to because she said, you know, they only did 1.5. And she's talking about women, just women headlining the card. She said, I did over 2 million, you know. And Camron texts her back, y'all, after the rematch, after the Serrano Taylor rematch on the Tyson Jake Paul, fight card. He texts her back after that fight and says, well, you got some catching up to do, something like that. You got to get your numbers up because he know that fight did over 2 million. The 2 million that Claressa Shields is talking about, that she got the most watched views because it was a headliner. She headlined the card, and she basically saying my 2 million views plus beat they 1.5, which was their first fight when they headlined their card. The Tyson Jake Paul, that was they was the headliner. It wasn't Serrano and Taylor, even though we know what they saying, that around the time Serrano and Taylor fought, around the time they fought, y'all, it was like 40, 50 million people watching, before, Tyson and Jake Paul came out. So to me, I see where Claressa Shields is coming from. This is not hate. I hear a lot of people talking about she hating. She got a big mouth. Her mouth is ruining her legacy. She ruined her legacy. This is facts, right? Talking about y'all acting like, what's wrong with her speaking up on this? What's wrong with Claressa Shields speaking up on this? She's a boxer. She's a boxer. Now, if it was Serrano saying what Claressa Shields is saying, or anybody else, any other female boxer, y'all wouldn't be painting her out to be looking like this. Y'all wouldn't be saying she a hater, she got a big mouth, I can't stand her, this and that, all that junk. You know what I mean? She is the GOAT. Y'all know that, right? She's the GOAT, right? And Muhammad Ali was the GOAT. You know, and they both from Michigan. This is my Michiganlanders. These is my Michiganders. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, and I'm not just speaking. I'm not just speaking for Claressa Shields just because we from Michigan. But the facts is the facts. This is a facts matter, and she was just trying to get some understanding and correct Cam. He was putting the wrong thing in the atmosphere, right? Putting the wrong thing out, putting the wrong information out, and wasn't doing his homework. And then he got the nerves, he got the nerves to hit her back after the rematch. He hit her back. To me, it was like a slightly diss, because he was like, well, now you need to get your numbers up. And what Claressa Shields, where she coming from, what she got mad with, because she's saying that this dude never bigged up her. He never gave her credit. He never acknowledged what she been doing in the boxing game as a woman, right? But he jump out and swing on Serrano and Taylor nuts, and we know how these New York guys is. We know how y'all live over those Puerto Rican women, and no shade to Puerto Rican women. Y'all fine and sexy and all that. I'm just saying, dudes in New York, majority of the black dudes in New York is probably with, a Puerto Rican or a Dominican or something like that. To me, that's what it seemed like was going on in New York. And then he texts back, after never really giving her credit and acknowledging her achievements. He gonna only thing he texts back is, you got some catching up to do, or now you got to catch up. He was getting slightly, funny. That was like a funny response.